So, in this video I wanted to talk about something that's going to affect a lot of people on YouTube, and I think it's going to hit the animation community the hardest, and that is the new FTC regulations and COPPA. Now, I don't think this is going to just affect the big channels. I think this is going to have a huge effect on all channels. So channels like mine with just a little over 100 subs to channels with millions of subscribers. Now, obviously, I think it's going to have more of a dramatic effect on those larger channels that make their income off YouTube. But I think we're all going to feel the effects of this new rule being in place. Now, I believe that the animation community is actually going to be probably hit the hardest. Now, this is due to me reading some of the new regulations of having to decide on whether your channel is made for kids or not. If you decide that you want to mark your channel as made for kids, you will lose your comment section, and there will now be no personal ads on any of your videos. And this is going to heavily affect the revenue for channels who make their income off those ads. As well as this, the system they're going to be putting in place is going to be automated, which is screaming trouble. We've already had so many bad experiences with YouTube's automated algorithm systems, so I can just see that there's going to be so many channels that are going to probably be demonetized, and maybe in extreme cases, be sued for their content being labelled incorrectly. Now, under these new guidelines, you should set your channel to child friendly if you meet these standards. Quotes: subjects of the video, e.g. educational, whether children are the intended or actual audience, whether the video includes characters, celebrities, toys that appeal to children including animated characters or cartoon figures, whether the video includes songs, stories, or poems. This is going to be majorly problematic for the animation community, because even though a lot of our content is still pretty family friendly, I wouldn't say most of it is actually aimed at children. I would definitely say that my channel is not a kids channel. Kids are not my target audience. But according to these new rules, here we go, quote, the age of a child in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13. However, the age of a child may be higher in other countries, end quote. Now, the age of a child in the UK is legally anyone under the age of 18. This is going to impact the platform so much, in such a big way, that I actually think some of the bigger channels who make their living off YouTube may even leave. And that's going to be such a shame, because I know so many people, including myself, have been inspired so much by so many of these channels to start our own and to try and create our own communities. I honestly don't know what's going to happen in these next few months. Now, I have signed a petition already, and I will put the link in the description below to try and help save family-friendly and general content on YouTube. I will urge you to sign that, and in hopes that we can maybe try and do something to try and save channels like yours and like mine that isn't necessarily aimed at kids, but it's still somewhat kid-friendly. But we don't want to be shunned into that section and have the prospects of ever making any kind of money gone, and it's not right. I don't really agree with these new rules. YouTube is supposed to be a 13+ website regardless, so by their standards they shouldn't be collecting any data anyway. So why all of a sudden is YouTube being targeted and not websites such as Hulu, Vimeo, and other ones like that? This is going to be very, very problematic, I think. So this is a lot more serious video than I was actually expecting to do. But let me know what you think this new rule being in place is going to do and how it's going to affect YouTube and the animation community. So this video was a lot more serious than I ever intended it to be, but I feel like this is so current and it's we need to talk about this and bring up the problems this is going to have. I couldn't not make a video on it, and I didn't feel like my normal approach was going to be appropriate, so I thought I'd quickly do something like this and have a little speed drawing thing so I could still talk about what I wanted to talk about. However, that being said, if this speed drawing kind of thing is something that you do like and would want to see more of, let me know. Also put that down in the comments. I would happily do these in between my storytime videos, because it can mean I'm still producing content, and if you want to see them, I will do them. If you have suggestions for future speed drawing things, let me know. I will try and do my best and put them out. Yeah, but to try and make this a little less serious, I suppose, I wanted to address a question that I've been getting asked quite a lot, and that is why I've had so many different characters in my short time on YouTube, and the very quick answer to that is I was bored. That, and I've actually been improving massively on my little Huion tablet I've got, so I didn't want to just stick with the same little stick figure I did with the beginning, because actually those first 3-4 videos I was drawing with a mouse and not with a tablet, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to do. So as I was improving with it, I wanted to improve my character as well, and I had quite a few random different designs for him, so I wanted to do that. And the character I'm currently using now, I think is probably going to now stay my character. I'm quite content with him, I'm very happy with him. So that is the answer, so I don't now need to get messages about it. Hopefully that satisfies you. Yeah, so as always, remember to like, share and comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And sorry for this being such a serious video, it really wasn't supposed to be this serious, but I will catch you in the next one. Remember, be excellent.